So you guys ready to go back to 1973 with me today? Well, let's get ready.
Imagine, can your G.I. Joe make the adventure team? You can find out at the training center. You climb Joe up the tower, send him down the easy way and the hard. You put Joe through the rugged obstacle course. Uh-oh, he's face to face with a giant snake. Looks like it's ready to strike. And from out of nowhere comes help. The training center's tough, but with your help, Joe can make it. The new G.I. Joe Training Center adventure, complete with 3-foot-high tower you assemble.
Hello everybody, this is Paul Knapp coming to you from Virginia Beach, Virginia with another toy review. We are in the time machine again and we are going back to 1973 today. And what do I have for you today? Well, I got this guy. If you can see that in the background, I'm going to put together the training center. So stay tuned. So this is the G.I. Joe Adventure Team Training Center, which came out in 1973. This is the original box, and as always, I like to show the box art first before I open this thing up. I will give you still pictures at the end of the video for those of you that do not have this set. I believe the last time I broke it out, which was several years ago, it is complete, but we'll go through it piece by piece, and if you're trying to rebuild this, should give you some idea what went with it. Because the set is so big, I've decided to break out a larger table in the garage today. And this way you can see it all set up. Hopefully it'll all fit on that. Right now on the workbench, I am working on the big trapper right now, trying to rebuild that and find parts and pieces. I did have several people ask, because I have this glass top, I was just gonna show this real quick. You know, where'd these come from? Those are just the old inserts from the vintage G.I. Joes. I took 2 of those and I took them to a place to get laminated, and they laminated them and I just slid them underneath. I thought they were pretty cool. And then these 2 pictures that I have here, a local artist in the Hampton Roads area drew these. He's a cartoonist, and I liked them. I was at a convention and I saw them and I bought these 2. So that's what goes under the glass, under the workbench. So as you can see, there are a ton of pieces that go with this. Again, this is from 1973, Adventure Team Training Center, Slide for Survival. It says it's over 3 feet tall, the tower. So I'll try to put that together for you guys here, and hopefully all the pieces are here. I know the tower pieces are all here. I put that together years ago, but I do have the original instruction sheet, and hopefully all the pieces here. I did not have this set growing up, but it does, for as large as the box is and all the pieces, it does remind me of the Star Wars Death Star. I remember putting that thing together and taking it apart tons of times in 1978, 79. So this was a little before my time. I wasn't into Adventure Team stuff, but I do remember the commercials. So I'll get together putting this together for you. Before I begin constructing the tower, I just want to show individuals that it does come in 3 sizes. The largest section is the base. You have 4 of those. You have 4 of the center sections. And then finally 4 of the top pieces, which are the smallest. Now, I had every intentions of constructing this and doing it outside today. However, we came down with a rainstorm today, and it's going to rain all day. Yes, it does rain in Virginia Beach. It does rain at the ocean front, so we will be constructing this inside today, unfortunately. Before I go any further building this tower, I just want to show individuals that there is a front side and a back side to these. The flat, plain side will go on the inside of the tower. The more, I don't know, I guess girders and more design, I guess you could say, will go on the outside So this is what you see, and this is the flat side that you don't see. Should be on the inside. Now, just like the instructions are showing here, you want to build all 3 sections first and then connect them together. Don't try to put a section on top and then, you know, work your way around from there. It's impossible to do. So you want to build the base, and then your next section will go on top of that, and there's little tabs, as you can see. They kind of slide in and brace it, and then your third section will go on top. Okay, so this is construction of the tower itself without the platform on top, and as you can see, it is just shy of 3 foot right there. So with the platform on and the top part, it's definitely going to be over 3 feet high. I did want to show you that this one section here on this top part, this is why it's open here. This is where your platform is going to come out, and you're going to set up your tower top. Okay, so as you can see here, this is well over 36 inches tall. It's 36 to there, plus another, I would say 10 inches to the top of the archway. That archway is where the string would go over, and you would tie it onto a weight or a doorknob, or in this case, a chair they show here. And that's where the slide for survival would happen. I do have the original rope for the slide, plus the cable line that has wheels on it. This would go on top of the string, and then the attachment here that the adventurer would sit on and do the slide. The rope ladder, as you can see, is attached, and there should be 2 hooks for that. You have a antenna here. This is actually an antenna. There's a computer board of some sort up here, so I'm assuming that's what the child's imagination would use as an antenna up here for something. And then you also have this hoist, and again, that should have another hook on it as well. So according to the instructions, I have everything I need for the tower. Now we're going to take a look at the accessories. Okay, so what I'm showing you here is the tent assembly. With the G.I. Joe set, you would get this foam cave, which I have. This was in bad shape years ago when I got this, so I just painted the inside dark black. The outside was very faded, so I just gave it a kind of khaki color. So that is a repaint, but it is the original one, just made of foam. And then you should have 5 pieces of plastic to complete this tent piece, which kind of sets on top right there. So I'm going to build that for you now. Okay, so finally with this set, we have all the accessories. I've laid them out here for you. The only thing I am aware of that I'm possibly missing, well, I know I'm missing or it's not correct, are the rifles. Now I'm going to read to you exactly, straight off the box, what should be in this playset. It says, with the accessories, I should have 2 rifles that go with a rifle rack. Here is the rifle rack. I have those 2, which I believe are reissued because they're too large, but I also have these 3, which are too small. So if you check out that rack, I mean, this gun works perfect, so I think it's supposed to be that size. However, the M16 does not fit in there. It's too wide, so I'm not sure about this one, but I'm pretty sure these are way too nice to be vintage. I'm sure these are reissue. However, these smaller ones, M16s, which I think went with Adventure Team, won't even fit in a rack. I mean, they're not going to be tall enough. So I have to find the correct rifles. But continuing on with the accessories, it says I should have 2 targets, which I do. Those are just cardboard inserts that you put in there. A first aid box, which is here. 2 bandages. You can see those rolled up. Nobody ever used those. Those are original. The snake bite kit. It is missing the front little cardboard or plastic sticker that goes on there. It says snake bite kit, but that should be on there. the oxygen mask and tank. Should have a yellow tank with this set. 2 coiled barriers. I'm assuming these are supposed to be like barbed wire. A barrel, and again, this barrel is hollow. Not sure if a G.I. Joe would be able to fit through that crawling on his obstacle course, but I'm sure that's what it was made for. 2 logs, and the logs should look different. One should look like this, one should look like that. 3 tires, and again, these are not the size of tires for the Jeeps, so these are much smaller. The vinyl tent canopy with poles, a snake, and again, this is still in pretty good condition. It did not get all sticky or dry rotted or anything over the years. The instruction sheet, which I do have. 2 pistols, and I'm assuming it's one of each, so those are original. Those I do know. A compass and holder, so I'm assuming the back part of this is the holder part. But if somebody can put something in the comments, does appear to still be working, which is great. And the comic book, which I have right here. Here you have it, the complete Adventure Team Training Center Slide for Survival. Now this is not the Sears version. If you come across the Sears version, it came with a plastic play mat, which would go underneath this. And it also came with a searchlight, which went on the ground, an orange searchlight. I'll try to find pictures and post that as well. But this would be the 1973, not Sears version. Again, I would say 95% complete. If somebody can tell me what rifles I should have for this, that would be awesome. And I can pick those up somewhere. But I hope you guys are enjoying these videos, and I like putting them together. Please leave comments below. And the only other person I saw that posted something similar to this was Skull Reviews. And he had a hard time figuring out what those posts were. So, Mr. Skull Reviews, hopefully you can use this video and find your missing pieces. And follow me along just like I follow you along. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.